Halacha Gimel, Chapter 2, Halacha 3. Everything that God created in this world, not like the Shlosheh Halokim, is divided into three categories. Mehen B'ruim Shehein Mechuborim. Let's go see. In the period it says, from them there are creations Shehein Mechuborim Migoylom V'tzura, that they are connected from a structure. From Golem is from material, and they have a structure. They come and go. They are created and they stop. Just like the physical body of man and the animal, what grows, and metals, which also they rust and disappear. Now, the first commentaries said that you divide up the world into three parts. This world, the world of the spheres, and the world of the angels. According to this order, this world is the lowest order, the world of the Malachim is the highest, and the spheres are in between. This we find in many of the early commentaries and the later ones, like the Al-Shich and others. Ben Bechaya writes that even the parts of the Mishkan were divided into three because of these three ideas, and each one represents a different part. In actuality, these chapters are a condensation of the proof that the Rambam writes in Moreh Nevuchim. Even dividing it up into three groups, the Rambam explains in the Moreh Nevuchim. He explains the medrash that it says Shamalach hu regel shlishi. Malach is the third foot, meaning that this world is divided into three parts, and therefore the Malachim, which is the uppermost part, are the last third. From these three parts of the world, the Rambam begins to explain this world, which is made up from creatures that come, exist, and disappear, because it is the most visible for a person to understand. Perek Dalet, the Rambam will explain the four basic ingredients that make up creation, which is fire, wind, water, and earth, or dirt. Until here he mentions them as inanimate, vegetable, animal, and speaking, which is human. These are the bodies of man, the animal, the vegetable, and the inanimate, which is metal. Now, some of you will look into the idea of everything that exists and are made from, have a body and ingredients. We'll see in the Moreh Nevuchim, Chelik Beis, Perek Chav Zayin. Me'en B'ruim she'em mechuborim migoylem v'tzura, and from them there are creations that are made up of forms and contents, but einam mishanim miguf l'guf v'tzura l'tzura k'mer rishonim. But they do not change; they always remain the same physical body and the same. Like tzuras kvuos l'olam b'goylomim, they are set aside permanently in that form. And they don't change like the others. These are the spheres and the planets that are within the spheres, and their makeup is not like the other makeup, and their appearance is not the same as the appearance of others. Here the Rambam says the rule of the spheres in Perek Gimel. He will go more deeply into it. The main idea is that what's found in the world is the spheres is not like the makeup of the world, of this world, that is something that lives and dies, comes and goes. Peirush HaMeir Godol. What does Godol mean? The makeup. That means the physical part of the item that does not have a set form, and just like a child is called a Golem before he's born. We find in Tehillim, Golomi roi necho, my embryo your eyes saw. Or Mishnah Kenim, Golmu Klayetz. These are pieces of wood which are unformed. Before you made them into a form to make something from them, are called a ingredient. The reason that there is none of these in the world of spheres ever changes, because it is clear and pure and clean. And the words of the early commentaries, it means this is the fifth foundation, that it tells you the difference between what is in this world, the ingredients, to what is in the world of spheres, the makeup of it and what it is, and the Chacham did not comprehend it, and they do not know it well. Going to have Sadia going, there is no fifth foundation at all, and the heavens and the Galgalim are not made from them, but the early commentaries gave this basis because they weren't sure of certain answers to questions that they had. The Choyvis always writes in the name of Aristo that there are 5, like the Rambam, but he divides up, he disagrees, and he pushes it aside, as does Sadia Goin. Mehen, and in the 3 parts of the creation, there are Burim, there are creatures, Tzura, which have a form below Goylem, Klal, without any inner contents, ingredients. These are the angels. The Malachim are not a physical body, and form they are separate entities from each other. Because in the world of the Malachim, they're also separate, because they have no physical body. Malachim actually comes from the word agents, because they are the agents of Hashem in the world, in how the world functions, and whoever does the action of the king is called his agent. The concept that there is no physical body, the Rambam explains in Nevuchim, and the idea that there is by Malachim a concept of separation without a being, we will see in Perek Dalet Halacha Ches.